Ebusem mo bibi akwaba Penax TV so ena we neguso awo hwei na chese ne ensem mebre ena ekoso ewo my Ghana mu ene amaya hodo so a yedi mu nsem ebro currently mene wo kase ensem a eboboba no eba from the camp of Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ohene Agyapong. There is some celebration and jubilation be ekoso ewo Honorable Kennedy Agyapong camp. Now share the other screens so I says Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong scores major legal victory as Court of Appeal orders fresh trial in case against Kwaku Baako. Intinache say acquire to say more like a victory for Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong. It's an me no ka say de ensembia na eda court between wono ene nsentroni Kwaku Baako no and I say ne akopiemu ewo court. It looks like Kennedy is scoring some victorious marks. I'm sure a lot of people will be wondering now that na Kennedy any Kwaku Baako enya case omoko court ama retrial ni ade nyina abemu menu abema Chris ewa ha obema ye more details on this particular issue ekoso between Kennedy Agyapong and afen so Kwaku Baako. Chris yemo akwa Banfambra Studios ha.
Yeah, major so.
Yeah, so we are learning say as we can see on the screens, Ken score a major legal victory be against in Centroni Kwaku Baako. Now, what is the issue? How did this all started?
Well, Kwaku Baako and a day Ken Echo Court. I mean, for some statements be about him. Way back in 2018.
Okay.
Okasafa Kwaku Baako. Na no Kwaku Baako any anje ho or the nsem court. So from year 2018 banano, there was a ruling in somewhere 2020.
Okay.
In 2020 High Court ruling or the buy and I say it goes against Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. And I say Kwaku Baako we need the case a defamation case or the court now seek 25 million from Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong.
Okay.
Honor High Court share Kennedy Agyapong money to I think 30,000 plus I think 100,000 cedis at the Kwaku Baako. But see ono and some of the buy now mo the court no any evidences or the court High Court no enye na na omuji tum omubo obi guye but Kennedy Agyapong esa akwa appeal who say no and some of the koye no ohun ne say ewo nyina so enti eni kwan say court High Court ebotugu enti appeals court ena currently or they ensem na ba eno ena away screens no so ayehwa e chese Honorable Kennedy Agyapong say was score a very major I'm gonna say court case where we need ewo ho no ma chiremu now Court of Appeal ashe say yemfa asem no yensan and recall asem no back na yensan and trial asem ni bio and na wasa ashe say sika otuama Kwaku Baako back then according to the 2020 High Court judgments or the buy no ontua ni nyina back to Kennedy Agyapong.
Okay, enti abusia enmu insem no inchemu no na nuabema Chris de amaye as you can see on the screen to know after case no way ensem a Honorable Kennedy Agyapong de ebeto an X handle so also today the Court of Appeal by anonymous decision upheld my appeal in the case against Kwaku Baako. Internet say ne wo akotena ne nsem no so a wo echiremu say wo magine appeal no atumu efa wo no eni Kwaku Baako ensem ne. So the appeal arose after an earlier judgment by the Accra High Court in favor of Mr. Baako following the striking out of portions of my witness statement at the case management conference stage into Chema appeal court no ene wo mo sebe wo maji atumu se verdicta Accra High Court ma sebe a call in favor of Kwaku Baako no enam niama baako mienu bia eto sema anase eto chew ewo during the case processing ni emuno and a court I call for appeal on his favor. Say I challenged that decision because I believed the process and outcome did not reflect the full substance of my case. Into chairman some said the call niema bi eto chima ewo ho a eno enenam soma was sign edwane eto a appeal court say they should come to his aid. Or say the Court of Appeal has now set aside the High Court's judgment and ordered a retrial of the matter to ensure that the issues are properly determined. Inti sabre de a court of appeal ashe say ye nsem ne ensan frebiem ne enkwatena asem ne so na ye ntoto ne yie na ye hu nokre a ewa asem ni mo. Say in addition, the court has directed that all monies paid pursuant to the High Court's judgment be refunded to me within 30 days. Inti na che say court of appeal ashe say enna eduasa emuno ewo se yewura Kwaku Baako sika bia honorable Kennedy Agyapong etua ye edemano no o sign dane na ade ede emano. O say I remain confident in the judicial process and committed to pursuing this matter through the appropriate legal channels. Intinache say no de wo gidie ewo Ghana yen judicial system no musa same way de wo mo ebetena so na wo mo di ne sedie se enti we na ye nsem a yewura Kennedy ede ababeto monten so na ewi akire no na chese ukopie mu ewo the court premises and na lawyers for a wo mo di honorable Kennedy Agyapong enimo mo kotena nsem we so no wo mo abeto wo mo anum to yenkoti wo mo nsem a wo mo de to dwa.
Mr. Agyapong, good morning. You want an appeal?
Speak to the lawyers.
You want the appeal. Was it what you were expecting?
When you say was that what I was expecting, I cannot give a definite answer because the court is the court and the law is the law. The court can, turn a blue eye to red eye, but the Court of Appeal has followed the law from the Supreme Court. So I think what they did was in the right direction.
So the court ordered a retrial. When are we looking at that?
He is the plaintiff, but there's also a statute of limitation. So we are waiting.
You are supposed to receive some refunds, but are you letting the money go, or you are still going to take the money?
I don't know what they discussed. I don't know, so I can't speak to that.
How long has this case traveled for?
2020, I believe 2018 or so. From 2018, yes.
And can you give us a brief background of the case?
Defamation. The man says Honorable Ken has defamed him. So he sued. We tried to settle when Sir John was alive. We tried all means, but there was no success. He won at the High Court. The Court of Appeal has spoken today, said the judgment was wrong because of some statutory breach, which is fundamental. It goes to the root. It's very core. So they have ordered for a retrial. But there's also statute of limitation. So we are waiting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lawyers are more ejinemu edema honorable Ken Agyapong ena yeti nsema na umu edi tujwa emaye the breakdown of the whole situation maybe a shasi free any idea. But then commenter bano ebinimu trese at this point what is going to be the fate of honorable Kennedy Agyapong, because asemwa yatina so ye rulietiao wasako to say ye jisika no ni ade doesn't mean Ken is going to have an upper hand in this issue.
Well, also, according to Professor Frimpong Boateng, Galamsey report or the buy, and a court train same way in our buy because allegedly, not a Kennedy Agyapong, as Kwaku Baako, Onozie Galamsey nibi, Emma, okay, can't send me brie and a decan home. Na it drew maybe a not Kwaku Baako, or no need to say. Because at a point, not Kennedy Agyapong is kind of crowned here. Or not say he just wants say you be vindicating and say he is not into illegal mining. Okay. That was no any idea na on also so say court and bit me a boa e de amano. Now evidences are not Kennedy Agyapong so they could defend and some more kind no crew no. Some part of it omubo to gui. And na CCA also say he wants to test the law. Na omu ehun sen some more kano I mean, the evidence is not the buyer, and yes, no crane mana bibisa. So, also any G and any lawyers or many agents say now they have also been vindicated. And TCC, yeah fair case in the back no they are going to go into it and see say no credit since someone Canada Agyapong can way back 2018 no credit wom and answer no credit.
Okay,
what I say it definitely say there are some courts they say we near definitely you have an upper hand, but then still now Kwaku Baako ni team there ultimate say or more any said appeals court or more judgment of the buyer no.
But is this going to be a pleasing one? Because say yes, I call retrial of the case now. Say okay, Kwaku Baako is winning the case again. How is it going to be for Canada Agyapong? Is he not going to pay more than the legal duchia can 100,000, 30,000? Is he not going to pay more than that?
Well, on say mostly they are not even looking at the money that they are paying. Some people were like 100,000. They say the Canada Agyapong still now he wants to fight. But then people want to clear their names. So some of these things will go a long way to be attached to your name. Say, I mean, it is going to affect your credibility any other. And most of the time they look at how they will be able to clear their name. Kwaku Baako kasa and also he wants his name to be cleared. Say, oh, he's not into illegal mining, and then someone can no credit. And I can also see he wanted to prove, say, the proofs and I said the evidence or the court no room. Ain't no the coin no. And you say yes, I be call retrial. Now you this can be and I say you being no. And no, it is going to be something very
more
different.
like an add up.
And add up to whatever that has happened. Because initially, he was seeking for 25 million Ghana cedis. Sikano Ken cried and also won't you any other. And my Kwaku Baako was okay. I just want to get my name cleared. And see, moving on, say, a judgment now, they buy any more almost for retrial. No, says can be back it goes against Ken. Say so he wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going for the retrial, is it trying to let us know say Canada Agyapong and I say Kwaku Baako okay and someone can know about the galamsey near then maybe it's true ain't no more call for the retrials and now what is the purpose of the retrial at this point?
The purpose they say on only side of evidence or gather the coin.
Okay.
There was a portion of it and can betimi agina so amana wini case numpo say ebia and some no kind no nyina so or the cancer.
Okay.
Do you understand? Enti no na your botu guye amana ntimi wini case na nti otu asesi kan de ma Kwaku Baako.
Okay.
And as I say sa and some no the coin na high court botu guye no appeals court as our fresh and seminar yes and from Rebellion international so that we will see say pass Canada Agyapong in some work because first for the stats no omabo first judgment na atwegu meaning say clearly ebian someone Canada kan no krebi wom.
Okay.
What I say ebia evidence no na high court for entimi enya say they also munya no enti ene yes and fan kobio enti ye de kwa I mean ebia ebetimi ama ye hu say Ken ebenya win be or because the evidence are heavy that obetimi usually are backing in some or come back in 2018.
Okay. I will see Anna say and something to mu no. It say no yes I she baby and some the bed if really say Ken is infant say he defamed Kwaku Baako and I say Kwaku Baako is innocent of the claims are Ken emeki no. Na say Kobane say Ken to me provide the evidence against Kwaku Baako say oye galamsey ni bidi and I say ono nso be compensate Ken yes sir.
No correct.
Okay, so right now yeah she baby and ensem ni kodru no how is this case going to be like when would the whole retrial thing begin again? Well,
in the video that we watched they were asking the lawyer and said best started that bang any day court the very first thing they'll be looking at is Sikano has it been refunded. That is the first thing omo baby say Sikano has it been refunded and I say it hasn't been refunded. And no afterwards then they will continue with the retrial. Some of these things can delay the retrial near the we are looking forward say omo betena se na ye hu baby asem because asem na che way back 2018 yeah the judgment by 2023 no more essence the appeal no call yeah di mo 3 years after judgment aba akọ e de ama Kennedy Agyapong enti ye hwe repayment in the course we are near time on best start retrial no.
Okay, so as we can see on the screen, there's a video of a seasoned journalist Kwaku Baako. Utimu say we me chukura me cutting straightforward. As Utimu say akwa na bwanyo no kra was said in nsem no ekọ enne no hunti forward ever, backward never. Onyina hokran we washe the ekoso. Chris, I don't know why you're laughing, but this is a serious issue anyways. And that was a year Kwaku Baako and ana ofri the court premises out to say from the demeanor and then the gestures and the body language ni de anko yi amfa manesa. But the lawyers abeka bibiana.
As we speak now, the lawyers enya enkasai, but then we share the way up papa no every court one at me say na we dwa pa because asem ni ebu awie ye no nani age
se kwasa scan we dey awie
oh na say dey by now they asa 2020 to 2023 within that period no scan call na but asa enti na court asa hye ne say onsen tue sika ne back no
within 30
days eno enso akwakoye asem kese e wo ho no enti I mean, he's not a happy man as we speak now. He's never a happy man.
One can we beji.
Oh well, me then come ninja. I mean, ye dear some we and until they make an so no barbontion. We be chile mu say ni hu so about powder nyina na ade.
Ah really?
And I say ye dear some we you know we win case. I mean, or the other better no so we defamation case and no quarantine was signed on he has maintained his credibility baby and man for who ni 2 ni 3 ni nyina no now men can say omo agene di say he's not involved in galamsey ni ade at the point grams on no ka say nadam for ne nanado danko akufo adonti no be like enkohwe o saying something like that. Ntini nyina aka ho bi nti sese na nka wa sign ni tie wi a onu sese de ya wi bibia na unu anso de asem no ko appeal a sese appeals court abo asem na to agu no ye enye se abo ato agu keke o ye sa ahye ne sese ka yetuama no onse ntuama Kennedy Agyapong back nti you could see say clearly the man is not very happy e wo honom.
Okay, ebusia so somewhat ekoso between Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and Afeinsu Kwaku Baako from 2018 is almost 8 years. And near Sansem we in court. Ama ken esande asem ne ko appeal no na che say baby ko wie ne say asem ye san betena so enti enko ye say bibia enko back to default setting fa ken sika koma no na fe ye ntena so biem ye tena so wie na ye hu baby ansem ne ko a that is when we can give a full judgment and I say new judgment to the case. Now ye moving on no